What's up, everybody? So today we're going to build, or not today, the next couple of episodes are going to build a custom cx500 cafe racer. So this is what we have so far: custom upside down forks, clip-on handlebars. This is the original frame, but with a custom modified tailpiece. As you can see, it's a drive shaft bike. So over here we've got this is the engine. As you can see, it's a, what do you call it, V2. It's facing the wrong way. I'm going to show it now. That is the tank and the customized stepper covers, if you can see there. So yeah, that's what we're going to build in the next couple of episodes. All into this frame over here. And we also went with a custom single shock at the back. So yeah, that it looks more modern, if you can put it that way. Alright guys, so just to give you an idea of the fabrication work that has been done on this bike up until now. So first of all, I'll put a picture up here about the standard cx500 Hondas that you get. This is the standard frame, which has been modified from here to the back. It's going to get a single seat on with this customized, really well fabricated tailpiece by my dad. Say hi, what's up?
Yeah.
So he fabricated this. And we also put in the single shock from Kawasaki ZXR 400. I'll show you the frame now of that. So this is the motor. It's very big for a 2-cylinder, I know. And we also put in custom foot pegs that are linked together with a rod that goes all the way through, but you can't see it now. But that's there. We also put in the custom upside down forks. They don't come out like this. This is a ZXR 400's custom forks and front wheel. And also the clip-on handlebars are not the stock ones on it. That's also put on aftermarket. Also from the ZXR 400. And we had to, it was basically easy. All we had to change was the triple clamps here and the neck here. That's all. And it fitted on perfectly without cutting into anything or anything. So let me show you guys the frame, which we took all these parts off of. So this is it, or what's left of it. Just an old skateboard, yeah. So we took the neck off here, as you can see, and we put it onto that motorcycle and the rear shock as well. But sadly we can't use that rear rim because this bike is shaft driven and it's got a different rear brake setup. It's got a drum rear brake. That bike has got a disc rear brake. So it doesn't work. And if you want to do it, you need a guy that's really good with machine work. And as you can see, we don't have machine work here. We're just two normal guys building a custom bike. So here's the shaft. That's luckily connected to the motor, so it works perfectly. Because here we don't have to customize anything with the rear wheel to the motor. That's everything is stock. So yeah, that's the fabrication so far. As you guys can see today, we got at least the rear wheel in, got the motor put in. Now it's assembling time, which is going to take quite a while.